say to me, And a pleasant good evening and welcome to the historic Evelyn Hippodrome for tonight's Mesabi Community Television and Locker Talk sports coverage of high school boys hockey featuring the Rock Ridge Wolverines and the Mound Westonka Whitehawks. Hello again, everyone. Along with the Mesabi Community TV production crew, I'm Bob Cohn. Rock Ridge and first-year head coach Ben Johnson are 2-4 on the season, and they play in Section 7A. The Wolverines travel to Thief River Falls tomorrow morning. They'll play in Thief River Falls tomorrow night, and then they'll take on Crookston on Thursday afternoon. Meanwhile, the Whitehawks from Mound Westonka play in Section 2A. They're currently 4-5 on the season, and they'll play at Hibbing tomorrow night and in Coleraine on Thursday. Tonight's game is live on Mediacom Public Access Channel 5 and also being live streamed tonight at MesabiCommunityTV.com. JV game went to Rock Ridge by a score of 5-0, and right now we're going to meet the starting lineups for the Whitehawks. Head coach is Jacob Hinderman. Starting the nights will be Jack Forsman tonight. He's a sophomore. He's 5'10", 165 pounds. He's 1-3 on the season. Starting on defense, number 11 is Cooper Cantala. And also on defense will be number 17, Brandon Zerke. Up front, a very talented first line. At center will be number 22, Max Krebsbach. He's a junior. He's got 20 points on the season. His wingmates on the left side will be number 2, Tyler Thurston. And on the right side will be number 26, Michael Dozian. And Michael has 19 points on the season. This is a very, very talented Mound Westonka team. Don't be fooled by the record at 4-5. They come out a very tough section. That's Section 2, where 4 out of the teams are ranked in the top 10 in the state of Minnesota. Starting in the nets tonight will be Wade Harsela. On defense, they'll match up with number 11, Tyler Lamourier, and number 40, senior Nick Troutwine. Their first line tonight, the center will be Dylan Headley. His wingmates will be number 4, Brant Tiedemann, and number 7, Keegan Rudebush. Mound comes in their road uniforms, red, blue, while Rock Ridge comes in with their home uniforms tonight, which are the white uniforms with the green numerals. And now we'll pause as we will have the playing of the National Anthem here at the historic Evelyn Hippodrome. Well, we're set for play-by-play action. Happy to have you viewing tonight. Rock Ridge will go from our left to right. Again, Wade Harsela will start in the nets for the Wolverines. And it'll be Jack Forsman for the Whitehawks. Boy, you'll have to bear with me tonight. I'm in the press box here at the Evelyn Hippodrome. First time I've been in the press box. Boy, I'll tell you, maybe about 20 years doing the radio. And as you're sitting here, they've built the porch out for the camera, and it takes your whole view from the left side of the blue line in. So I'm going to have to cheat and use my monitor as much as I can when the puck goes in that end. Or maybe even stand up. Maybe I think I'll try to stand up for a little bit. Here we go, all set play-by-play action. The puck is controlled by the Wolverines. Lamourier shoots it into the zone. Now Lamourier again will grab it in his own end. Headley will shoot it back to Lamourier. Very sparse crowd tonight. Too far for Rudabush. This will be icing on the Wolverines, and they'll bring it all the way back into the Wolverine end. Again, the junior varsity game tonight went to Rockridge 5-0. Check that 5-1. That's right. I forgot. Mound scored a late goal in that third period. Puck is kept in the zone by Zierke. Center ice, Cantala off the boards. And it's backed in by Lamourier. Comes right in. This is Krebsbach coming back. Max Krebsbach, he goes down. Fighting for the puck in the corner. Dozhin of Mound, and now coming away with the puck. This is Rudabush. He'll put it in, and now those lines will exchange. Rockridge now will go with Mandan and Lampa and Flatley on the second group. Second group now for Mound is Swanson, Ruby, and Domini. Outlet pass is kept in the zone. That's Ruby. He lets the pass right out front. A shot, and Harsler got a piece of it. And now we've got a whistle. Not really sure what happened on that. But Jason Strukel, one of the officials, blew the whistle, and now he's going to kick them out. Looks like the net came up off the mooring. And Jace Freely will be the linesman tonight. He will drop the puck. It'll be Ruby taking the draw against Lampa. Lampa wins the draw. Puck sitting right in the center ice, right in front of the Mound players bench. Nobody seems to want to come away with it. Boy, I had a great piece of pizza here tonight. Should find out where they make that pizza. Here comes Dahl, comes back to the point. Tiedeman's shot right on, and a save made by goaltender Forsman. The freshman Dahl back in his own end. Will control it. Cross ice for Braden Tiedemann. Now it's intercepted. Pass off a skate. That was Decker who tried to get it in. Now here comes Flatley back. 3-on-2 break. Pass right out front. A shot and a save made as Lampa. And now the goalie's mask will come up and off. And we'll have a face-off. Watch on this replay. Nice breakaway. Here comes Flatley into the zone. Right out in front. Shot was taken by Lampa. Darwin Aller on our main camera. Eric Tweeten on one side and Blake Mortensen on the other side. Nice to have three different angles on our telecast tonight. Outlet pass. This is up to Krebsbach coming in. Krebsbach, let's go. His shot deflected to the back wall. Now it's grabbed by Cope Robinson. He could not control it. Shot into the zone, back into center ice, where Krebsbach will try to pick it up. Indahar now will backhand it in. That's Jacob Peterson. Again, just put right back into the Mound end. Jacob Peterson shoots it along the back wall. Comes right on the slot area. Kind of a dangerous pass. Coming in is Dozian. He'll put it in deep. Now a centering pass. Try to hit Krebsbach. This is Krebsbach with the puck. Shot taken, a save made. Krebsbach tried to tee it up on the backhand. And the Wolverines trying to clear it out, and they finally do get it. This is Indahar in center ice. Now Swanson. Cross ice pass for Cam Peterson. Again, action right in center ice. It comes into the Wolverine zone where Nick Troutwine gets it up. And Rudebush will put it in for the Wolverines. Cantala shoots it along the back wall. Swanson. Boy, I've heard nothing but good things about this Cooper Cantala. 6'2", 180 pounds, 17 points on the season. Harsla will drop it off for Sam Troutwine. Try to get it up to Headley. That did not click. Now Brad Tiedemann will keep it in behind the net. Rudebush going after it for the Wolverines. Pass goes to Hemmensgaard. The center ice, and it's dumped in, and now the Whitehawks will change lines. 12:45 to play here in our opening period. No score. So far, the shots are even at 3 apiece. Mannon just shoots it into the zone. This is Headley trying to control it. He battles in that corner. Hemmensgaard off the wall. It'll be kept in, though, by Flatley. Mannon tried to get it to Flatley. That did not click. Here comes a breakaway. Coming in is Flatley. Flatley shot and a save by goaltender Forsman. A good chance for the Wolverines. Now coming back is Dozian. And save is made by Harsla. Let's see if we got that replay on Flatley's breakaway. .12:01 to go in our opening period. No score in our hockey game. Shots even at 4 apiece. Now Lampa just got kicked out of the circle. Flatley will take the draw. Comes back to the point. Harsla with a save. Cleared away from the slot area, though. Is kept in by Cantala. Cantala walking in. Cantala controlling the puck. A shot. Goal! Cantala scores the first goal tonight. Just took the puck, walked right in. That goal comes at 5:11 of the opening period. That's Cooper Cantala scoring. Nice move there, and he just beats him high over the glove. That's his 7th goal of the season. And it's 1-0. They gave an assist to number 25, Blake Peterson. Now here comes Indahar back for the Wolverines. Indahar tried to tee it up, and it's cleared out of the zone where Braden Tiedemann now carries it back into his own end. Cross ice to Dahl off the backhand. Puck now gets deflected up into the crowd. Boy, you got to be watching out for flying pucks. They'll have a face-off just outside the Mound blue line. Well, now they'll put it in center ice. Ruby wins the draw. Now Sam Troutwine shoots it into the attacking zone. And we have an offside call, so we'll have another face-off. Cooper Cantala with goal number 7. Chasing it is Hemingsgaard, and behind his net. That was Rudebush applying some pressure. Here's Sam Troutwine taking a hard shot. Save made by Forsman. Now Rudebush's centering pass, and Headley just could not pull the trigger. This is Domini coming back, and he has the puck tipped away from him. Rudebush gets the puck up to Sam Troutwine. He goes down. The puck is loose. Here's a shot by Rudebush. Forsman with a save. Wolverines putting some pressure on in the offensive end. This is Brent Tiedemann's shot. Hit the defender and comes to this near wall. Dumped in deep. Rudebush is after it for the Wolverines. It'll be kept in by Sam Troutwine. Goes in behind Forsman. That's Hemingsgaard. Off the wall, and it's cleared. Back in center ice. Evan Skelton will control it. Long pass up for Nick Troutwine. He'll carry the puck in the zone. Puts a shot right on goal! It handcuffed the goaltender, Forsman. And the tying goal comes at 7:08. Nick Troutwine scoring. So it must have been Tyler Lamourier who gave him the pass. He's paired up. We'll check the official scoring, but Troutwine gets the goal, and we're tied at a goal apiece. Yep, Tyler Lamourier gets the assist on that goal, so we're tied at a goal apiece. This is Flatley trying to drop it back, and it's intercepted by Krebsbach. Comes Matt Krebsbach, and it's tapped away from him. Nice play by Flatley. Now the loose puck is picked up. Coming in is Dozhin in the zone. Dozhin tried to hit someone coming in that right side. Nobody was there. He's expecting Thurston to be there. Now Troutwine will pick up the puck for the Wolverines. Coming up on 9 minutes to play in our opening period. 1-1 hockey game. Rockridge and Mound. And now we'll have icing called. And we'll have a face-off all the way back in the Wolverine zone. Troy Nichols is the other official tonight with Jason Strukel. Jace Friedlieb is the linesman. Comes back to the point, and now tipping it into neutral ice. Coming away with it is Brendan Peterson. Here's Brendan. Let's go with a shot. Saved by Forsman. Puck is loose. And it's grabbed by Domini, and he just clears it out of the zone, where it's picked up by Braden Tiedemann. He has trouble with the puck. Loose puck now is grabbed by Peterson. Shoots it over to the far side. Cam Peterson after it for Mound. Up the wall to Swanson. Kept in, though, by Tiedemann. His shot was wide of the mark. Dahl now will keep it in. We've got, looked like almost an injured player, but I guess he was just down and his stick was being held. Here's a long pass, and we're going to have a icing call. Face-off will come all the way back. Mound will play in Hibbing tomorrow and Greenway on Thursday afternoon. Meanwhile, tomorrow morning, Rockridge hits the road for Thief River Falls. They'll play the Prowlers tomorrow night, and then they'll play Crookston on Thursday afternoon. Oh, a big check walking in and shooting, and a big save on Dozhin. We're going to have an interference call. We're going to watch this check again. Mans. Oh. First penalty of the night. And now a very potent power play is about to come on the ice. So Lamourier takes a penalty. This power plays at 33%. Krebsbach's pass right out in front. The shot was just wide. 33% the power play, while Rock Ridge is an 83% penalty kill. Shot taken, and it's cleared out of the zone. Forsman will just drop it off for Swanson. Leaves it for Krebsbach. Oh, he has the puck taken away by Cope Robinson. Nice play by the youngster. But here they come. Here comes Cantaluk. Cross ice. Dozhin coming in. Looks for someone out in front. Dozhin now coming to this near side. Swanson and Wolverines trying to clear it out of the zone. Into the corner, they battle, shot along the boards, and it'll ring around and go all the way down. Wolverines will be able to use some more of that clock. Only bad thing about being in this press box, you can't see the penalty time left. Coming in is Krebsbach. He'll drop it. Comes to Dozhin, walking in, deflected to the far side. And now here come the Wolverines, a 2-on-1 break. You got Tiedemann with Rudebush. Here's Rudebush walking in. A shot was just wide of the mark. Short-handed situation, almost caught the Whitehawks. .6:05 to go in our period. Cantaluk just puts it in. Now both teams are at full strength. Puck is in behind Harsla. And the slot area, and it's cleared out of the zone. Flatley after it. Boy, I just like the way Isaac Flatley plays. Big, strong kid. Flatley walking in to shot, and Forsman with the save. Watch on this replay. Just watch this 18. He hustles at all times, just never quits. He only has one speed. 5:37 to play in our opening period. We're deadlocked at a goal. Cantala scored at 5:11. Nick Troutwine scored at 7:08. This is Cam Peterson shooting it up the boards, but he kept in by Lampa. In center ice, Lampa now gets it up to Manninen. He'll put it in for the Wolverines. Chasing it down is Blake Peterson. Kept in by Skelton of the Wolverines. Coming in, a shot taken, a save made. Shot taken by Joe Erickson. Erickson is only an 8th grader. He's listed at 5'11", 155. Coach Hinderman had a lot of good things to say about that 8th grader. In fact, he had a lot of good things to say about his team. He's happy with the way things are going so far, playing in a very tough Section 2. Again, 4 teams in Section 2 are ranked in the top 10 in the state in Class A hockey. One of the tougher sections. This is Troutwine, just clearing it out of the zone. Put back in by Hemmingsgaard. Nope. Deflected and coming away with the puck is Troutwine. Another shot saved by Forsman. Doesn't know where it is. Now he falls on it. Watch on the replay is Nick Troutwine. And again, with the goaltender having some issues, you may as well just keep on firing shots at him. Doesn't seem to be real strong in the net so far. Here is Indahar centering pass. Cope Robinson will keep it in deep. Can hustle for the puck. Cleared away from the slot area. Troutwine, though, taps it away from one of the Mound players. This is Zierke in behind his net. Comes back to this side. Up to Krebsbach. He cannot control it. It's kept in by Lamourier. Dozian took a whack at it. Now Dozian again has it taken away. Rudebush's shot save made by goaltender Forsman. A quick, hard snapper. .345 to go here in our opening period. 1-1 is our score. Puck is kept in. Cantla along the boards, could not control it. Rudebush gives it off to Headley, and a shot may have been deflected right in front. Here's another shot by Tiedemann. Back to the point. Dahl lets go of a shot deflected. Wide of the mark. Rockridge putting on a lot of pressure right now. Back to the point. Tiedemann's shot and a glove save by Forsman. And we have a penalty being called on Alex Rudy. Interference. So now we'll get to see the Rockridge power play. That's at about 13%. And the Mound penalty kill is 67%. Back to the point. Here is Troutwine. Let's go with a shot. Comes to the side of the net. Now it's in behind Peterson. Here's Rudebush's shot deflected to this near wall. They battle for it. Here is Headley's shot right in front. Rudebush took it. Now Peterson tried to put another save by Forsman. And now the net comes off the Morning, and we've got another penalty, a cross-checking penalty. We'll watch on this replay. Here comes Peterson in, and boy, what a save. And a cross-check right in front. And now a 5-on-3 situation. It'll be 5-on-3 for 1:32. Gresbach wins the draw. Comes back to Nick Troutwine. Rudebush, Peterson. Now Flatley. Here's Rudebush walking. Let's go with his shot. And Forsman sees it, makes the save. We'll have a face-off to the right of goaltender Forsman. 19-9 are our shots in favor of the Wolverines, and it's fired the length of the ice, goes right on Harsala. He makes his 9th save of the period. Here's Troutwine, long pass up for Brendan Peterson. Peterson walks right in. Here's a shot by Headley and a save by Forsman. The puck came right to Dylan Headley. Again, another nice replay coming. Here's Headley and Forsman with the save. 2:08 to go in our opening period. 5-on-3 for another 54 seconds. Cantala controls the puck in behind his net. They double team him, taken away by Peterson, and now it's fired out of the zone. Nick Headley will control it. He'll carry it back into his own end. Headley into Troutwine again. Dumps it in behind for Flatley. Isaac looks for someone in the slot area. Nobody there, so he comes back out towards the point. Troutwine. Now Rudebush. Peterson. Right to the slot area, but deflected in behind the net. Now Troutwine again will give it to Rudebush. Brandon Peterson Gets it in behind for Flatley. Isaac now back to the point. Centering pass comes to Troutwine. He could not pull it on the backhand, and it's cleared out. And in 19 seconds, Mound will get their fifth skater back on the ice. Final minute of the opening period. 1-1 hockey game. Shots are 20-10 here in the opening period. Off the wall, and it's picked up by Flatley. Or check that, this is Lampa. He has trouble with Cantlow. Oh boy, a big check on Mannanen. Comes back to the point, and it's fired back in, a bouncing puck. Goaltender Forsman with his 20th save of the period. It's been really a good period for the Wolverines. One of the better periods I've seen this year in the 3-4 games that we've done covering Rockridge hockey. Bouncing puck and Forsman with another save. Now Cantala has trouble with Mannanen. Comes to the near side where Cam Peterson will get it up the wall and all the way down. 6 seconds to go in our period. Right to the slot area, and our clock is going to run out. We've played 17 minutes of hockey from the historic Eveleth Hippodrome, and our score, Rockridge 1, Mound Westonka 1, and we'll have more hockey after this timeout.
Teammates for Life. We are a nonprofit organization aimed at providing a healthy and purposeful life for those former players and military combat veterans, as well as their families who have suffered trauma in their lives. Our mission is to raise awareness on this important issue and remove the stigma of mental illness. To provide diverse services that include all forms of humanitarian efforts aimed at fighting brain disease. Visit us at theranchteammatesforlife.org.
Here, we like to think time moves a little more slowly. We soak in clean, fresh, northern Minnesota air. We make time to pause, reflect, and find joy in the great outdoors. We share love and Minnesota kindness and spend time making giant memories with the ones we love. Memories sure to last a lifetime. Escape up north this season. Find your true north at Giants Ridge.
When you're searching for a delicious meal that the whole family can enjoy, count on the experience and flavors of the Rink Sports Bar and Grill. As a locally owned and operated business, we have been proudly serving the entire area and our customers with only the highest quality of service and food that you need to take on the day. Dine in style and fun when you check out our trivia nights, darts, pool tables, 60-inch TVs, all while you munch on tacos, burgers, and more. Stop by today.
Well, I have to believe that Coach Ben Johnson has to be happy with the first 17 minutes that his team played here at the Hippodrome, out shooting Mound 21-10 in the first 17 minutes. 2 penalties on Mound for 4 minutes, 1 penalty on Rockridge for 2. Saves in the first period, Wade Harsla made 9 saves, and Jack Forsman for Mound came up with 20 saves. 2 goals in the first period, and we're going to share the goals. The first goal came at 5:11. It was Cooper Cantala, his 7th goal of the season. And as he walks in, bingo, and that made it 1-0. And on that, they gave the assist to number 25, Blake Peterson. Well, then Rockridge came back, a beautiful pass from Lamourier to Troutwine, and this is the equalizing goal at 7:08. That's Lamourier getting it up to Troutwine, and the shot goes right in, and that tied the hockey game at 1 goal apiece. Well, let's take a look at some other activities that are going on in boys hockey tonight. A good one over at the Hibbing Memorial Arena. Delano, currently ranked number 4 in the state, they also play out of Section 2, is taking on the Blue Jackets. Other sporting events involving these Rock Ridge teams. The girls hockey is playing in the cities. Wednesday, they'll play the Academy of Holy Angels at Richfield. And then Thursday, they'll play at the Tria Rink in St. Paul against Visitation. Meanwhile, the Evelyn Gilbert boys and girls basketball teams are off until Thursday. The girls will play the varsity game at noon. The boys will play the varsity game at 2 p.m. And for Virginia, their boys and girl basketball teams are also in action. Today, both teams played. The Virginia boys were in Pequot Lakes. The boys played against Pequot Lakes. Tomorrow, also at Pequot Lakes, they'll take on Mora. While the girls are in Cloquet. Today, they took on Crosby Ironton, and tomorrow they will take on Cloquet. Those are games involving the Virginia and Evelyn Gilbert teams that are not a part of the combined sports programs like boys and girls hockey here at Rock Ridge. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and we'll talk more about tonight's hockey game. Also look at the rankings in Class A and AA boys hockey. It's 1-1 Rock Ridge and Mound Westonka from the historic Evelyn Hippodrome.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5. Starkovich Distributing Company in Virginia has been a longtime Blue Devils sponsor on Channel 5 television sports and has been a big contributor to the economic climate on the Iron Range for over 70 years. Call 741-9061 when you're looking for someone to supply your beverage needs.
I didn't get my degree right out of high school, and I ended up getting married and having a few kids. My daughter, she was going through the college, she got her AA degree. She just kind of was like, hey, Mom, you know, you can do it too. And the professors are really encouraging. Everybody's just supportive. This May, I'm looking forward to graduation and walking with their support. My name is Desiree, and this is my Mesabi story.
And welcome back to the Hippodrome here in Evelyn. I guess the official scorekeeper now has changed the assist on that Troutwine goal from Lamourier to Skelton. And I'm wondering if we still have that goal where we can just take a look at that again to see the defense that passed the puck to number 40. There it is right there, and I can't tell. Yeah, that player heads to the bench, so we'll go with the official scorekeeper being Evan Skelton as getting the assist on the tying goal, and we're deadlocked at a goal apiece. Let's take a look now at the hockey rankings. Hermantown is currently ranked number 1. Warwood goes as 2, and Little Falls is 3. Delano 4. Matamidi is 5. Duluth-Denfeld is number 6. Fergus Falls is 7. Number 8 is Minneapolis. Number 9 is Providence Academy. In fact, we will have, when Providence Academy comes in to play Rock Ridge on a Saturday afternoon, we will have that game for our viewers. Again, that's January the 15th. They're currently ranked number 9. And ranked number 10 is Southwest Christian. So from Section 7, 2 teams. They're ranked 1 and 6. In Section 2, the rankings are 4, 8, 9, and 10. And then there's one ranking in Sections 4, 5, 6, and 8. So it just shows you again how strong Section 2 hockey is in that part of the state. In AA hockey, the top-ranked team in the state currently is Lakeville South. Edina, after losing to Eden Prairie, falls to number 2. Andover from Section 7 is number 3. Roseau is number 4. Hill Murray stands at number 5. Maple Grove is 6. Cretin-Durham Hall is at 7. Grand Rapids is number 8, and they've got 3 losses on the season, which is quite interesting. They lost to Roseau, Warroad, and Edina, but beat Eden Prairie, and Eden Prairie now ends up beating Edina, so it just shows you how strong that Grand Rapids hockey team is. They're currently ranked number 8. Number 9 is Minnetonka, and number 10 is Wayzata. This is our final game for 2021. We'll be back next week. We've got two games involving the East Greyhounds for our viewers. Tuesday night, the East Greyhounds will be taking Rock Ridge on right here at the Hippodrome. We'll have that game Tuesday night. And then Thursday, our crew goes over and does a My9 game. Duluth East takes on Grand Rapids. That's next Thursday night. So games again next week will be on January 4th and January 6th in the year 2022. We'll take another timeout. The ice has been resurfaced. We're a couple minutes away from the start of our second period. It's 1-1, Mound, Westonka, and Rock Ridge.
The Ranch Teammates for Life. We are a nonprofit organization aimed at providing a healthy and purposeful life for those former players and military combat veterans, as well as their families who have suffered trauma in their lives. Our mission is to raise awareness on this important issue and remove the stigma of mental illness. To provide diverse services that include all forms of humanitarian efforts aimed at fighting brain disease. Visit us at theranchteammatesforlife.org.
Here, we like to think time moves a little more slowly. We soak in clean, fresh, northern Minnesota air. We make time to pause, reflect, and find joy in the great outdoors. We share love and Minnesota kindness and spend time making giant memories with the ones we love. Memories sure to last a lifetime. Escape up north this season. Find your true north at Giants Ridge.
When you're searching for a delicious meal that the whole family can enjoy, count on the experience and flavors of the Rink Sports Bar and Grill. As a locally owned and operated business, we have been proudly serving the entire area and our customers with only the highest quality of service and food that you need to take on the day. Dine in style and fun when you check out our trivia nights, darts, pool tables, 60-inch TVs, all while you munch on tacos, burgers, and more. Stop by today.
Both teams have returned to the ice here at the historic Eveth Hippodrome. 100-year anniversary, and they're having a get-together on January 15th at the Eveth Auditorium, honoring all the history here at the Hippodrome. I just hope that the people here just keep this building. There's so much history. You know, you look at some of the banners around here. Region 7 champs in 1948 and state champs. And, you know, you think about Mayasich, Mariucci, Matchiff, Loprestes, Palazaris. All the names, all the people that have come through the program here that have skated on this rink. Again, it opened in 1921, 22. Well, let's see, if it's 100 years, I guess it had to be 1922. We're just about set to go to our second period. The Wolverines will now go from our right to left. Here we are underway. The puck into the zone. This is Headley coming in after it. Centering pass off a skate, and it goes to the back wall. Boy, good start. Loose puck picked up by Headley. Now it comes up to Dozhin. Here's Dozhin coming in. Tough angle. Shot is taken, and it's cleared away. It'll go right on Forsman. Yep, he'll have to make a save. Shot along the back wall by Peterson. Kept in the zone right to the slot area. Brant Tiedemann almost teed it up. This is Dozhin coming back. He goes down. No call at all. Pass a little bit too far, although it goes right on goaltender Forsman. Cam Peterson shoots it along the wall. Now battling in that corner. Grabbed by Hemmingsgaard. And finally in center ice. Coming in, that was Dominy. He has it taken away by Tiedemann, Braden Tiedemann, battling with Dominy in that corner. Swanson comes in and applies a check, jumps out of the blue line. Peterson will get there just ahead of Rudebush. Rudebush now will head to the bench as Rockridge on a line change. Flatley now will control it. Here's Flatley. Backhand shot. Oh, it hit some iron, I think. We'll get that replay. Just the way the puck went to this side, I think it had to hit some iron. Now the puck will go all the way down. It goes right on Harstel. He'll have to make the save. This is Derek Dahl off the wall. Gets it up to Manninen. Lampa coming into the zone. Lampinen gives it back to Manninen. Puck is taken away. Here comes Dominy back for the Mound. Now Tiedemann will get it up to Manning again. To Flatley. Now Lampa cross ice. Nobody there. It goes right to Ruby. Up to Dozhin. Here comes Dozhin in. Tapped away. Regains control. We've played 2.5 minutes of this period. Not much so far has happened as far as scoring chances. Puck is cleared back in the center ice, and Manning will just put it right back in for the Wolverines. Cantula gets it over to Zierke. Now coming in. This is Robinson's shot was just wide. Cope Robinson. Now Cantula tried to get it up to his forward. That did not click. Zierke will carry it back in his own end for the Whitehawks. And now icing is called as it's deflected in at the blue line. So we'll bring the face-off all the way back in the Mound Westonka zone. 13:51 to go here in our second period. It's 1-1 hockey game. Cantala scored first, his 7th goal, and then Nick Troutwine scored his 3rd goal this season to tie it about 2 minutes later. Here's a shot taken. Hit the side of the net. Now Peterson tries to get it back to the point, but it's cleared out of the zone. Skelton will pick it up, and he'll put it into the attacking end. Still loose in the slot area. Finally, Erickson's long pass. Try to hit Peterson, Blake Peterson. Now Erickson, the 8th grader, will put it in once again. Sam Troutwine's pass too far. We've got another icing call. We'll have another face-off. 13:11 to go, second period. Well, I just want to wish everyone a happy new year. Again, this is our final telecast for 2021. Dahl tried to control it. Headley, he lost control of it. This is Swanson battling. And finally, the Wolverines will clear it. Coming in is Braden Tiedemann. He'll drop it for Rudebush. He'll put it in deep. Here's Tiedemann. He tried to center. He tried to hit his brother, Brent Tiedemann. That did not click at all. And Cantle will pick up the puck for the Whitehawks and just clears it out of the zone. Off Headley's stick, goes in deep. Cantala shoots it along the boards to this near side. Into center ice. Dahl gets it up to Headley. Dillon will just dump it in behind. Cantle will get there first. Again, I just like the way the Wolverines have played tonight against a very, very good hockey team, and they're holding their own so far. In behind the net, nice check was applied by Tiedemann. That's Braden Tiedemann. Shoots it along boards to Rudebush. Clears the zone. Now the race is on. Mannin is going to get there. He's got Headley right in the middle. Here's Mannin walking in. Trying to hit Headley. Here's Mannin's shot. And somehow Forsman may have gotten a pad on that one. Boy, that puck came right back to Ryan Mannin. We'll let you see that one when we get a chance. Here is Dozian coming back. Comes right out in front and is taken away by Flatley. Flatley gets it up to Mannin. Here comes Ryan with a burst of speed in the zone. Man, let's go for a shot deflected into the netting. We got a break, and let's take a look now at that last chance. It comes right to Mannin in, and on the back end. Lampa and Krebsbach in the center. Lampa wins the draw, comes back to Troutwine. The shot. Goal! Nick Troutwine scores his second one. Lampa will get the assist. And the Wolverines lead 2-1. Troutwine with his third and fourth goal of the season. This is Hemmingsgaard. Gets it up to Erickson. This is Skelton. He'll drop it for Sam Troutwine. Try to get it up to Indahar. It's taken away by Erickson. Right to the slot area. Unable to pull the trigger was Blake Peterson. Now Sam Troutwine. They cleared in neutral ice. And it's fired back in by Van Offeren. This is Flatley. He'll flip it up to Indahar. Comes Carson Indahar into the attacking zone. Puts a shot right on. Forsman to say the puck is loose. Still loose in the slot area. Here's a blast. A goal! Sam Troutwine scores. Watch on this replay. It comes back to Sam, and he just lets a blast go. And it's 3-1 in favor of Rockridge. Try to pick up any assists. Nick Troutwine scored a .536 from Lampa. Zierke shoots it along the boards. It kept in a slot area. Indahar puts goal the shot. They're battling along the boards. Here comes Domini. So they gave Isaac Flatley the assist on that goal. This is Cantala, shoots it along the boards. And it jumps over the blue line where Braden Tiedemann will pick it up. Here's Tiedemann back in his zone in, lost control of it, now regains control. In behind Harsela. Gets along the boards up to Indahar, jumps out over the blue line. Zierke in center ice. Here comes Zierke, gets knocked down off the play. Off a skate, it's still loose, and Dahl shoots in the center ice where Rudebush shot it into the player. Now it's loose. Well, he shot it right into the Mound player. Here's a shot from Dozhin and a save made by goaltender Harsela. Nice hard shot, and Harsela makes his 11th save. .8:49 to go. Second period, 3-1 Wolverines. In behind the net, Nick Troutwine up the boards, goes to Tiedemann. Rudebush in after, control right out front. In behind is Nick Troutwine controlling it. Now Rudebush, centering pass, a lot of traffic in front, and the net comes up off the mooring, and we'll have a whistle, another face-off. Rockridge is just a step and a half quicker in this period than their opponents. In behind the net, centering pass right on front. That was Headley who took a shot. Here's Headley again to Rudebush off the pipe. Let's watch on the replay. Nope, it was off the pipe. No goal, it was off the pipe. Okay. We'll watch it again. We'll try to slow it down a little bit. Nope, that came off the pipe. It was a good call by the official, and now we'll have a face-off. Headley will take the draw. 8:05 to go. Second period. And now we're going to have a timeout called by head coach Jacob Hinderman. So we'll take a break. We've got a team timeout, and we'll have more hockey action in 60 seconds. Well, we're coming back to live action. Again, the junior varsity game went to Rockridge by a score of 5-1. Ben Johnson's the head coach. Ryan Colby and Evan Friedlieb are his assistants. And I'm sure Evan's wife Ashley and son Lennox are at home watching tonight's action. It's been a good one. I want to wish both of them a happy new year. Puck comes back to Troutwine, shot towards the net, deflected now to the near wall. Into that corner, under 8 minutes to play in our second period. They battle for the puck. Coming away with it was Ruby. And then here's an icing. And we're going to have another face-off all the way back in the Mound Westonka zone. The Whitehawks scored the first one tonight, and the Wolverines have gotten the last three. Now it's picked up by Lemorier. He battles for it, gets double hit. Comes towards the slot area. Here's a pass up to Tiedemann, Brant Tiedemann, but Cantala takes a whack at it. We have a whistle and another face-off coming. Jace Friedlieb, the linesman, said that puck hit one of the Wolverines on the bench. Jace Friedlieb was hired as the Rockridge boys tennis coach this spring. Got another whistle as the Whitehawks had too many players on. Now Dozian will come and take the draw. Lampa wins the draw for the Wolverines. Mannanen will fire it into the attacking zone. 7:20 to play in our second period. Troutwine keeps it in deep and now comes all the way back, and Mannanen backhands it in center ice. Puck is loose, and here comes a odd man break for the Wolverines once again. Right to the slot area. Shot was taken, though, and Forsman with another save. Up to Dozian. Jumps out of the blue line. Mound Westonka will have to tag up. Krebsbach after it, the leading scorer. He's got 10 goals, 10 assists so far in this young season. And Max Krebsbach just dumps it in. In center ice, Flatley took a whack at it. Now Tiedemann will control it for the Wolverines to Nick Troutwine. Up the wall, and icing is called. We're having another face-off with 6:23 to go. Period number 2 from the Eveleth Hippodrome. Cope Robinson will take the draw against Ryan Van Offeren. After the Skelton up the boards, it'll be kept in though. Shot deflected wide, comes to the side of the net. Still loose in a slot area. Back to the point. Cantala battling for the puck. And Indahar will clear it. Goes all the way down. They'll wave off the icing. That's Jacob Peterson. Has it taken away by Cope Robinson. Kicked along the boards. Bad pass intercepted. That was Indahar. Now it's picked up by Peterson. Try to get it to Cope Robinson. Whitehawks almost turned it over in their own end. Boy, the next goal is going to be huge. In behind, center pass right over. Oh, what a save! What a huge save by goaltender Forsman. He had the goal judge fooled. The goal judge even put on the red light. Now Sam Troutwine kicks the puck into the zone. Coming up on 5 minutes to play in our second period. In center ice, and it's grabbed by Rudebush. And we're going to have another icing called, and we'll have a face-off.
The ranch.
At replay. Rudy wins the draw from Headley. Brant Tiedemann will clear it into neutral ice, controlled by Hennensgaard. This is Brendan Peterson. They try to come out of the zone. Here's a shot from a tough angle taken by Drew Swanson. Now the race is on, and Rudy will just fire it back in for Mound Westonka. Pass to the slot area. Nobody seems to want to control, but right out front, and somehow Harsla got a piece of that one. He was down, and really a nice save on that one. 4 minutes to play, comes right to the slot area. Now here comes Brant Tiedemann back, gives it off to Headley. His Headley shot. Now Rudebush, cross ice pass, nobody there. And it's cleared back into center ice, where quickly we've got fired in, but we got another icing called on the Wolverines. .348 to play in our second period. 3-1 in favor of Rock Ridge. Comes back to the point, shot, and now Mandan will come away with it. Pass up for Flatley. Here comes Flatley, and Flatley. Boy, a good defensive play by Zierke that time. We'll try to get that one on a replay if we have time permitting here. This is Casey Lampa, gets it into Flatley. He gets pounded into the wall. Here comes Dozian in. He's got Krebsbach in the middle. Now it's picked up by Lampa, gives it off to Mannanen, up to Flatley again. Here comes Flatley, stops in the circle. Let's go with a shot right on. Forsman with a save. Now Lampa looks to center it, comes back to the point. Here's a shot from the low Maurier, high and wide. Now Nick Troutwine will control the puck. Troutwine gets in the slot area. Lampa, let's go with a shot. Deflected to this near wall. Again, Wolverines putting on all kinds of pressure as they have outshot the Whitehawks by 20, 33-13 in this hockey game. Troutwine will... Thought he kept it in. Nope, here comes Krebsbach back. Krebsbach will give it off. A shot taken, a save by goaltender Harsla. Now Krebsbach in his own end. Up to Peterson. Comes into the Wolverine end. Now Mannanen will just rifle it in. He'll head to the bench. Wolverines on a line change, coming up on 2 minutes to play. This is Dozian. He has it taken away by Cope Robinson. In center ice. Comes back to Carson Indahar. Indahar going right side. He stops, look for someone out front. Shot! And it hits someone's skate. It's loose. Goal! It got kicked in. It got kicked in, and the Wolverines score again with 1:48 to play in our period. We'll have to find out. We'll have to find out exactly the scoring on that play, who they're going to award it to. But it's 4-1. Here's a shot taken. Harsla with another save. So they give it to Brendan Peterson unassisted. Peterson gets his third goal of the season. Now Indahar just kicks it in center ice. Indahar now will put it in. Under 90 seconds to play in our second period. Again, just a phenomenal period for the Wolverines. Loose puck is picked up by Headley. He's got Rudebush with him, and Rudebush could not control it. He had the goaltender beat if he would have controlled it. Coming back now is Dominy. And it's taken away by Skelton. He drops it for Sam Troutwine. Along the boards, it comes up to Brant Tiedemann. Just flips it, gets it up to Rudebush. coming into the zone. Rudebush looks for someone to get the puck to. 45 seconds to go in our period. Now Tiedemann centering it right out in front, and it's deflected away from the slot area. Now Skelton, let's go to Rister. Those puck is picked up by Jacob Peterson. He'll put it in, but it's icing, and we'll have another face-off with 31.9 seconds to play in our second period. Four to 1 Rock Ridge over Mound Westonka. This is Joe Erickson getting the puck into the zone. Where is it? Now it's in front of the players' bench. Girulli fires it in. This is the fourth line now playing for Rock Ridge. You've got Sly, Dawson, Rudebush, and Girulli. Back to the point. We got a penalty coming. Five seconds to play in our period. Jumps out of the blue line. The clock is going to run out. We've played 34 minutes of hockey. And what a period for Rock Ridge. They scored 3 times to take a 4-1 lead over Mound Westonka. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll look at the highlights of those 3 goals, other statistics, and more hockey talk after this.
The Ranch Teammates for Life. We are a nonprofit organization aimed at providing a healthy and purposeful life for those former players and military combat veterans, as well as their families who have suffered trauma in their lives. Our mission is to raise awareness on this important issue and remove the stigma of mental illness. To provide diverse services that include all forms of humanitarian efforts aimed at fighting brain disease. Visit us at theranchteammatesforlife.org.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5. Starkovich Distributing Company in Virginia has been a longtime Blue Devils sponsor on Channel 5 television sports and has been a big contributor to the economic climate on the Iron Range for over 70 years. Call 741-9061 when you're looking for someone to supply your beverage needs.
I didn't get my degree right out of high school, and I ended up getting married and having a few kids. My daughter, she was going through the college, she got her AA degree. She just kind of was like, hey, Mom, you know, you can do it too. And the professors are really encouraging. Everybody's just supportive. This May, I'm looking forward to graduation and walking with their support. My name is Desiree, and this is my Mesabi story.
When you're searching for a delicious meal that the whole family can enjoy, count on the experience and flavors of the Rink Sports Bar and Grill. As a locally owned and operated business, we have been proudly serving the entire area and our customers with only the highest quality of service and food that you need to take on the day. Dine in style and fun when you check out our trivia nights, darts, pool tables, 60-inch TVs, all while you munch on tacos, burgers, and more. Stop by today.
Here, we like to think time moves a little more slowly. We soak in clean, fresh, northern Minnesota air. We make time to pause, reflect, and find joy in the great outdoors. We share love and Minnesota kindness and spend time making giant memories with the ones we love. Memories sure to last a lifetime. Escape up north this season. Find your true north at Giants Ridge.
Well, let's recap. Let's recap the second period. Penalties, each team now with 2 penalties for 4 minutes. Wade Harsela in that second period made 5 saves. He's now got 14 saves out of 15 shots. And Jack Forsman made 11 more saves. He has made 31 saves so far in the game out of 35 shots. In the first period, there was 2 goals, 5-11. It was Cooper Cantala scoring his 7th. And then at 7:08, Nick Troutwine scored his 3rd, and they gave the assist to Evan Skelton. Now let's get to our second period. At 5:36, Nick Troutwine again scoring a goal, and Casey Lampa giving an assist. That made it 2-1. And then his brother, 10th grade brother, at 6:47, a minute and 11 seconds later, with Isaac Flatley getting the assist, made it 3-1. And let's see how number 55's goal looked. Boom, there it is. That made it 3-1. And then at 15:12, scramble out in front, and Brendan Peterson was the closest to the puck, and they credited him with his 3rd goal of the season. And let's see how the Wolverines' goal number 4 looked. There's Brendan behind the net, and it was off a skate in the net, and that's how they awarded him the goal. So it's 4-1 after our second period, and by far one of the best periods I've seen Rockridge play so far this year in the 3 or 4 games that we have televised. Again, a very, very well played 17 minutes, and it shows on the scoreboard they have a 4-1 lead. I'll take another couple of minute timeout, and we'll come back to the historic Evelyn Hippodrome after this.
Mesabi Range College is, I think, the perfect college for traditional or non-traditional students. I came here to start my nursing career. I really like being able to work with people rather than being secluded. Being able to help people, heal them, that makes a difference, wearing your heart on your sleeve. My name is Becky, and this is my Mesabi story.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5. Starkovich Distributing Company in Virginia has been a longtime Blue Devils sponsor on Channel 5 television sports and has been a big contributor to the economic climate on the Iron Range for over 70 years. Call 741-9061 when you're looking for someone to supply your beverage needs.
The Ranch Teammates for Life. We are a nonprofit organization aimed at providing a healthy and purposeful life for those former players and military combat veterans, as well as their families who have suffered trauma in their lives. Our mission is to raise awareness on this important issue and remove the stigma of mental illness. To provide diverse services that include all forms of humanitarian efforts aimed at fighting brain disease. Visit us at theranchteammatesforlife.org.
I decided to come to Mesabi because you get that one-on-one experience with your instructors, and I'll leave Mesabi with literally zero debt. And for what I'm going into, I just thought it was the smartest decision, and then I could also continue playing the sport I love, baseball. Definitely the fact that I could play baseball here helped a lot with meeting people and met a ton of cool kids, so I have no regrets. It's been a great decision. My name's Cody, and this is my Mesabi story.
When you're searching for a delicious meal that the whole family can enjoy, count on the experience and flavors of the Rink Sports Bar and Grill. As a locally owned and operated business, we have been proudly serving the entire area and our customers with only the highest quality of service and food that you need to take on the day. Dine in style and fun when you check out our trivia nights, darts, pool tables, 60-inch TVs, all while you munch on tacos, burgers, and more. Stop by today.
And welcome back to the Hippodrome. The Zamboni with a couple more swipes around, and we'll be ready for a third period. In girls basketball action this afternoon and a game played in Cloquet, the Virginia girls were beaten by Crosby Ironton by a score of 71-58. And tomorrow the girls will take on Cloquet. Meanwhile, we haven't received a score yet. The boys were playing up in Pequot Lakes. They played Pequot Lakes today, and they'll play Mora on Wednesday. As far as the Evlith Gilbert boys and girls basketball, they're off until Thursday. The boys and girls will both play Two Harbors. The girls' varsity game is at noon. The boys' varsity game is 2 p.m. And the girls hockey, the Rock Ridge girls hockey team, they'll take off tomorrow for the Twin Cities, and they'll play in Richfield tomorrow against the Academy of Holy Angels. And then on Thursday, they'll play at the Tria Rink in St. Paul against Visitation. One boys hockey game tonight over at the Memorial Arena, and Delano, ranked number 4 in the state, is taking on the Blue Jackets. Well, coming into tonight's game, Rock Ridge was 2-4 on the season. They were averaging 2.33 goals a game. They were giving up 3.5. And this evening, they've already scored 4, and they've only given up 1. They play in Section 7A, and they'll be traveling tomorrow to Thief River Falls. They'll play the Prowlers on Wednesday, and then they will play Crookston on Thursday. Meanwhile, Mound came into tonight's game with a record of 4-5. They scored 4 goals, giving up 3.67. They'll be playing in Hibbing tomorrow night, and then Thursday afternoon they'll be playing in Coleraine. They play in Section 2A, and against some state-ranked teams that are in the top 10, Southwest Christian, Minneapolis, Providence Academy, and Delano. And we will see the Providence Academy here at the Hippodrome. Or check that. I think the game is over in Virginia. That would be on January 15th. That's the same day that they're going to have the open house honoring the Hippodrome 100 years at the Evlith Auditorium. So a little bit of information on both of the teams. Wade Harsla, coming into the game, had played in 1 game, and he was victorious. He pitched a shutout. Meanwhile, goaltender Jack Forsman has played in 4 games prior tonight. He was 1-3 on the season. He had a 3.79 goals against and an 88% save. So that's a little bit about the goaltenders. We'll take our final timeout. Well, I guess we do have a boys' score to report. Final score, it was Pequot Lakes over Virginia by a score of 83-41. Game played in Pequot Lakes. And again, our boys tomorrow will take on Mora. That game also in Pequot Lakes. So let's take a timeout. We'll come back in a couple minutes. We'll have our third period action for you. You're viewing tonight's telecast on Mediacom Public Access Channel 5 and also MasabiCommunityTV.com.
When you're searching for a delicious meal that the whole family can enjoy, count on the experience and flavors of the Rink Sports Bar and Grill. As a locally owned and operated business, we have been proudly serving the entire area and our customers with only the highest quality of service and food that you need to take on the day. Dine in style and fun when you check out our trivia nights, darts, pool tables, 60-inch TVs, all while you munch on tacos, burgers, and more. Stop by today.
Well, the teams are returning to the ice, and we're going to have our final 17 minutes of hockey action coming your way as Rockridge now will go from left to right, and we're waiting for the Wolverines to come back on the rink. Boy, they got to hop in a bus tomorrow morning and head up to Thief River Falls. Take Highway 2. Well, Mound Westonka will be staying in the area, and they will play Hibbing tomorrow night. Wolverines come back on the ice. Seems like the crowd's gotten a little bit bigger here at the Hippodrome as this game has progressed. Four to 1 hockey game. Nick Troutwine with 2 goals. Sam Troutwine with a goal. Brendan Peterson with a goal. Lampa, Flatley, and Skelton with the assists. Wolverines are short for 2 minutes, a power play. And a great chance now for Mound Westonka to get right back in this hockey game with a quick one here. 33% on the power play. That's a pretty good average. They move the puck right to the slot area. Dojan shoots it over the top of the net. Now Krebsbach in behind will control it. This is Krebsbach. Gets it to Swanson, back to Krebsbach, slot area, picked up and fired out of the zone. That's Tyler Lamourier doing it. Swanson in behind his net. Cope Robinson applying all kinds of pressure. Once again attacking, dumping in deep. Here is Cantala. Gets it back to the point. Krebsbach off Cope Robinson. It goes to the sidewall and it's fired out and all the way down. Michael Dojan in behind his net. One of the leading scorers. Now off to Krebsbach. He's got 20 points. Dojan's got 19 on the season. Here's Krebsbach circling. Krebsbach right to the slot area. Now Cantala will control it. And it's deflected out of the zone by Headley. It'll go right on goaltender Forsman. Now it's grabbed by Krebsbach once again in behind his net. Couple seconds remaining on this power play. Dojan coming in, it's dropped. Cantle on the slot area. Both teams playing at even strength now. Kresbach, here comes a breakaway. Pass comes up to Rudebush. Here comes Rudebush in all alone. It hits some iron. Oh, man. You could hear it clink. And I'll see if we got that one on a replay. Oh, what a chance. Keegan Rudebush walks in, and he hits some iron. Different angle of that same. Back to the point, a shot by Skelton, hits some traffic in front, where it's grabbed by Henningsgaard. Shot along the boards by Zierke. Kept in by Rudebush. Now coming away is Rudy with the puck. Or check that, that was Eriksson. Could not control it. Shot along to Rudebush on this side. Cross ice pass. Brant Tiedemann in the circle. Now Rudebush will control it in center ice for the Wolverines. Here comes Rudebush in. Let's go the hard shot, deflected wide. Tiedemann backhanded it back to the slot area. It's fired out, and we're going to have icing. And with 13:58 to play, the Wolverines will bring out their second group. Mannon and Lampa and Flatley. Rudy Swanson and Domine for the Whitehawks. This is Rudy at the side of his net. Fires it up into the crowd. So we'll have a face-off. They'll keep it in the Mound Westonka zone. Comes back to Troutwine. Now to Flatley. This is Rudy. Still in the circle, and finally Swanson will try to clear it out of the zone. Manning after Rudy, trying to control it. Here's a shot taken by Lamourier. Save made by Forsman. Coming into the zone was Domine. Now Lamourier tries to control the puck along the back wall. He gets it over to Nick Troutwine. And it's just fired to length the ice, and we're going to have a Wolverines icing. 13:05 to play. Shots are 36-15. Now Braden Tiedemann gets it up to Brendan Peterson, intercepted by Cantala. Drops it back in his own end. And another deflected puck out of play. Well, both the Virginia boys and girls basketball teams were beaten today. Again, the girls beaten 71-58 to Crosby Ironton. The boys were beaten 83-41 against Pequot Lakes. Both teams will play again tomorrow. The Virginia girls will take on Cloquet. The Virginia boys will take on Mora. And, of course, the hockey team, the Rockridge hockey team, will be traveling northwest tomorrow up to Thief River for a 2-game set at the Ralph Engelstad Arena in Thief River Falls. They'll play Thief River Falls tomorrow, and they'll play Crookston on Thursday. Puck is fired in, a delayed offside. This is Jacob Peterson, will control it in his own end. Hounded by Brendan Peterson. Now Krebsbach will get it up. This is Dojan coming into the zone. Dojan left side. Let's go of a tough angle shot. Right to the slot area. Harslow will just cover up and get a whistle. And with 12:03 to play in our hockey game, we'll have a face-off, and both teams now will change all 5 skaters. Wolverines just clear the zone. This is Henningsgaard firing back into Rockridge end. Sam Troutwine. Now after it is Dawson Rudebush. This is the 4th line again for Rockridge. Ryder Geruli, Dawson Rudebush, and Ethan Sly. Coach Johnson getting a chance to play some of these junior varsity kids. Here's a shot by Geruli and a save made by goaltender Jack Forsman. Dawson Rudebush will take the draw against Alex Ruby. Boy, almost a breakaway, but a nice play by Ethan Skelton. Now Cam Peterson gets it up to Swanson, intercepted by Sam Troutwine, and he just fires it back in once again. Now Alex Ruby coming in, and Rudy could not control it, bumped off the play. 11 minutes to play. Here's a shot that's way wide of the mark. In center ice, and the puck comes once again into the Wolverine zone with 10:40 to play. 4-1 hockey game. It was 1-1 after 1, and a great second period for the Wolverines. They scored a 3 spot. Now Rudebush tried to get it to Troutwine. Intercepted, though, by Cam Peterson. Right in front of Troy Nichols, one of the officials. Here is Tiedemann's shot was just wide. Boy, Brandt had a point-blank range shot. Cross-ice pass. It goes Nick Troutwine. He was looking for his hat trick. All the way back into the Wolverine end. Tyler Lemorier will run it down. After him is Joe Erickson, the 8th grader. Now it's controlled by Nick Troutwine. Just flips it into center ice. Cantala trying to hit Erickson. That did not click. Wolverines are offside, and they get the whistle. Headley wins the draw for the Wolverines. Lemorier will fire it in. This is Rudebush, centering pass right through the slot area. Intercepted by Krebsbach. In behind his net comes Max Krebsbach. Into center ice with a burst of speed. Krebsbach, the leading scorer, going left side, gets pounded into the back wall by Nick Troutwine. Loose puck is picked up by Headley. Try to flip it into center ice. Headley will regain control it into the zone on his backhand. Now a center pass. Here is Nick Troutwine. He could not tee it up. Bozier coming back. Pass right out front. Now cross-ice pass goes for Peterson. Right to the slot area. The puck is loose. Kicked around and finally back into center ice by Headley. Intercepted. Headley coming in. Here's Headley walking and scoring. Dylan Headley's scoring to make it 5-1. Should be unassisted goal. 8:09. Headley scoring for the Wolverines. That's his 3rd goal of the season. Now Lampa controlling the puck. continue to work along the near boards. Mannon comes in, tries to control it. Puck is still loose. Back to the point. Tiedemann whacks it in behind the net. Flatley try to control it. Now Flatley will control it in the circle. Let's go with a shot over the top of the net, up into the netting. 8:10 to play, and we'll have another face-off. Again, Headley's goal unassisted. Rudy wins the draw against Lampa. Rudy controls it along the boards, taken away. Comes in, tries to control it once again. Lampa then dumps it in deep. Mannon took a whack at it. And finally it jumps out of the blue line. The race is on. Domini's after it. But Dahl will get there first for the Wolverines. Loose puck is picked up by Flatley. He gets sandwiched between a couple of the White Hawks. As long as play doesn't get chippy now with the big lead for Rock Ridge. You can see some of the frustration starting to set in. Braden Tiedemann in behind his net. 7:10 to play in our game. 5-1 Rock Ridge. Mannon gets it in the zone. Now he goes after the puck. Cam Peterson will beat him. Here's Flatley, try to go on the backhand. That did not work. Shot taken. Harsla with a save. That's his 17th save of the game. He gave up a goal early on, 5-11 of our hockey game. And the Wolverines have scored the last 5. Now it's taken away by Brendan Peterson. But then Cantla comes in and controls the puck. Cantla's 6'2", 180. He's pretty solid at the point. Here's Cope Robinson putting a shot right on, and Forsman with the save. Now Krebsbach in behind his own net. Burst of speed. Here comes Krebsbach. Into the zone. Krebsbach going right side center. Drops it back for Erickson. That does not click. Brendan Peterson tried to clear it. Dojan keeps it in. That was Krebsbach who took a swing at it. Missed the puck. Now Nick Troutwine will get it up to Brendan Peterson. The senior gets it up to Cope Robinson. Now Jacob Peterson in his own end. Lots of wide open stuff right now going on. Here's Dojan's shot, and Harsla with the save. Boy, Wade Harsla has played very well tonight. I think Coach Johnson's got a couple options now. Harsla looking for his second win of the season. He's got Ian Kangas. He's got Levi Mackey. 5.5 minutes to play in our hockey game. It's 5-1 Rock Ridge. Puck is shot along the boards, coming to their side. Skelton tries to control it. Now comes right through the slot area. There's a long pass. Try to get it up to Sam Troutwine. Now Girulli coming into the zone. On the ice right now is 21 is Grant Gerlach is playing. He's a sophomore. First time we've seen him. Gerlach in behind the net. Gives it to Girulli. Shot off the back wall. Zierke. And it clears the zone. Skelton with 4.5 minutes to play in our game. He'll just give it off to Sam Troutwine. Brant Tiedemann shoots it in deep. Rock Ridge looking for their third win of the season. Here comes Dozian into the zone. Boy, they've really done a number on Dozian and also on Krebsbach. Here's Headley's shot. Forsman with yet another save from a pretty good hard shot. Rudebush with another shot, another save, and Forsman is down. We've got under 4 minutes to play. Headley wins the draw, comes back to Troutwine, shot right on, puck is loose, goal! Scored by Brant Tiedemann. Third goal of the season for Brant Tiedemann. It is now 6-1. Coming in is Headley. Goes right around Cantala, right out front. And Rudebush could not get a stick on it. Here comes Cantala. Puck is fired in deep. Jacob Peterson after it. Now Mannon tries to control it. It's fired but not out. Dahl, let's go with a shot, and Forsman saw it at the last second. Mannon again. Here's a shot from Flatley. Another save by Forsman. Picked up. Mannon's shot was wide. Mannon again. Where is the puck? And it's cleared. And with 2 minutes and 33 seconds to play, we'll have a face-off. It's 6-1 in favor of Rock Ridge. Boy, Lampo was right there at the side of the net. That last goal, Brant Tiedemann, Nick Troutwine, and Dylan Headley with the assists. And after spotting the Whitehawks a goal, the Wolverines have answered with 6. This is Dominy coming into the zone, but it's taken away by Skelton. Puck is loose, slot area, shot taken. Harsler with the save. We got 2 minutes to play in our hockey game. And we have a penalty coming. It looks like it's going to be on Rock Ridge. Sam Troutwine goes to the bench. Or as my partner on my 9, Reed Larson, says, he goes to the sin bin. Well, this will be the third power play chance for Mound Westonka. This is Krebsbach. Now to Swanson, back to Krebsbach, back to Swanson, to the slot area. Krebsbach again controlling it. Back to Swanson. This is Krebsbach again. And it jumps out of the blue line. Swanson back to Krebsbach. "70 seconds to play in our hockey game. Wolverines are going to go to 3-4 on the season. Very impressive victory tonight. Cross ice pass. Here's Swanson. Let's go. His shot to the side of the net. Again, Wolverines doing a great job on this penalty kill. Krebsbach center right out front. Harsler with the save. Wade's been sharp in the nets tonight for Coach Johnson. Wolverines have fired 46 shots at goaltender Forsman. This is Swanson. Gets a pass back from Krebsbach. Dozhin, Krebsbach again. Save is made. Where is it? It's loose, and Tiedemann will just clear it out. 20 seconds to play in our hockey game. This is Swanson. Oh, nice job by Peterson. Brandon centering pass right to the slot here. Coming in is Dahl off his skate. Now Peterson. We're down to 6 seconds to go, and our clock is going to run out. And the Wolverines have gotten a 6-1 victory. 6-1 is our final score. Rock Ridge victorious over Mound, Westonka. We'll take a minute timeout. We'll come back. We'll recap the scoring in the third period. We'll give you the final statistics and more from the Hippodrome after this 60-second break.
I'm in carpentry. We do a lot of woodworking. Right now we're actually building a couple houses. I like the atmosphere, like everybody around here, all the faculty, they really like to help out. My instructor, Leo Lucas, he's been in the field for at least 30 years or so. My goal with carpentry is to work for a larger company down in the cities. My name is Tyler Kemp, and this is my Mesabi story.
Well, let's recap quickly our statistics, scoring in tonight's hockey game. First of all, the shots on goal and the saves. Wade Harsler came up with 21 saves tonight on 22 shots. He had 9 in the first, 5 in the second, 7 in the third. Meanwhile, Jack Forsman made 40 saves on 46 shots, 20 in the first, 11 in the second, and 9 in the third for his 40 total. Rock Ridge with 3 penalties for 6 minutes. And Mound Westonka had 2 penalties for 4 minutes. We'll recap the scoring in the first 2 periods. We'll show you the highlights of the third. At 5:11 in the first, it was Cooper Cantala scoring to give the Whitehawks a 1-0 lead. And then after that, it was all Wolverines. 7:08 of the first period. Nick Troutwine scored his first of 2. Evan Skelton got the assist. It was 1-1 after 1. Second period, 5:36. Troutwine got his second of the game. Lampa with the assist, 2-1 Wolverines. Then at 6:47, Nick's brother Sam, the sophomore, scores. Flatley with the assist, and it was 3-1. And then at 15:12, Brendan Peterson gets credit with the goal. He centered the puck. It was off a skate of one of the Mound Westonka players, unassisted goal, making it 4-1 in favor of the Wolverines. Let's then get to the third period, 8:09. Dylan Headley scored his third goal of the season. Then this is how that goal looked. Goal for number 8, and that made it 5-1. And then at 13-12, it was Brant Tiedemann scoring his third goal of the season, and Nick Troutwine and Dylan Headley get the assist. And let's show the sixth goal for the Wolverines. And at the right place at the right time, making our final score 6-1. So with the victory, Rockridge goes to 3-4 in the season. They travel up to Thief River Falls the next 2 days. They'll play Thief River Falls Wednesday, Crookston on Thursday. Meanwhile, Mound falls to 4-6. They will be in Hibbing tomorrow and Greenway on Thursday. Well, that'll do it. We want to wish everyone a very happy New Year. This is our last telecast for 2021. We'll be back at you next Tuesday night, 1 week from tonight, as the Duluth East Greyhounds will be here at the Hippodrome to take on Rockridge. And we'll have that game for you starting at 7 o'clock on January the 4th. So for Darwin Aller in the press box and Eric Tweeten and Blake Mortensen on our side cameras, for Steve Rockala down in the truck, I'm Bob Cohn with the play-by-play. Once again, our final score tonight, it was 6-1 in favor of Rockridge. Good night, everyone, and have a happy New Year.